Selwyn, nice to speak with you this afternoon. Do we have any updates around Hendo's groin injury?
Yeah, Jack had a really good week on track last week, so we've been working with him on making sure that we progress him back into some skills with the team. He was able to do some of that last week, completed a recon session on the weekend, so he'll look to integrate back into training this week. The VFL do have a bye, so he'll complete a training session on the weekend, and then the plan will be him full training to be available next week.
How's Stephen May tracking through the concussion protocols?
Maisie's progressed really well over the back end of last week through those concussion protocols. So he completed the phase of his incidental contact today. The next phase is full training at the end of this week, and then obviously with his suspension he'll continue then to train with the team, and then following his return post that we'll hopefully see him available as he progresses.
Ollie Seston obviously battling that facial injury. How's he going with his recovery?
Yeah, he's recovered really well. So Ollie's back into conditioning with the group and some non-contact skills. Next week, he'll look to integrate some contact training, and then we'll hopefully have him available for our round 23 clash.
Some great vision on our social channels this week with Shane McAdam with his first run. How's everything going with him?
Yeah, Shane's had a great couple of weeks, has really progressed well from a strength perspective, and we've seen that then transfer into some of his power work, which then has meant that his transition into running was really positive last week. We'll continue to work with him on just building his conditioning capacity while he still works on some strength and power capacities in the gym as well.
And finally, do we have any update on Jake Lever's ankle?
Yeah, Jake has been continuing to work tirelessly at making sure his strength and his function is in a good spot. As I mentioned previously, he had a really good response to the injection. Now it's just about returning him to the capacities and the function that we know that he needs to be able to tolerate the game of AFL football. So we're still working through, he's still working with getting that strength capacity up and his function. He's had some really good progressions in the last 2 sessions, but we're still a little bit away from him being able to progress back into skill work. So we'll just be working with Jake on continuing to build those capacities, and hopefully in the coming weeks we'll be able to build his conditioning and skill element.
Want more content? Click on the videos below and keep the momentum going. I'll catch you in the next one.